Okay, I'll explain the solution. First, let us read the question carefully. The 17th one. Let f r to r be a continuous function such that f of x square equal to f of x cube for all x belongs to r. Whatever x you take, f of x square equal to x cube, f of x cube. They want a function like that, whether it's even function, odd function, whether it's differentiable everywhere. They don't ask specifically what is that function, but I think with a little introspection, we can tell that it must be a constant function. Okay. Without knowing even the function, I want to tell it is an even function. Okay. So basically, only one thing is given to us. For us is f r to r and f of x square equal to f of x cube for all x belongs to r. Okay. Just to prove it is even function, I want to prove that f of k and f of minus k are equal. K, I can write k power 1 by 3 whole cube. This is like my x. F of x cube equal to f of x square. So I removed the cube and kept square. And k power 1 by 3 whole square is k power 2 by 3. If you take f of minus k, that also I can write minus k power 1 by 3 whole cube. Again, it's like x cube. F of x cube is same as f of x square. And then minus will go in the square, we'll get f of k power 2 by 3. These two are same. So these two are same. So f of k and f of minus k are equal. For all k belongs to R, so f is an even function. Without even going further, okay, I can tell f is an even function. Now, here x square is there, x cube is there. I want for x a formula kind of thing at least. So I want to take x cube as y. I took x cube as y. And what is x now? Y power 1 by 3. And that y power 1 by 3, if I put it here, it will become y power 2 by 3. So I'm going to use this. Basically, f of any number you want or that number power 2 by 3 values are same. I'm going to assume f of 1 is L. I'm going to prove that whatever x you take, f of x also will reach L. Let us see how. F of x equal to f of x power 2 by 3 based on this formula. Any number you can apply power 2 by 3. For that also I can apply power 2 by 3. That is x power 2 by 3 whole power 2 by 3 is 2 by 3 whole square 4 by 9. For that also I can apply power 2 by 3. That will be 8 by 27. So whether you take f of x or the power of x is 2 by 3 or power of x is 2 by 3 whole square, 2 by 3 whole cube, 2 by 3 whole power 4 or 2 by 3 whole power n, they're all same. Okay. That's all these are equal. I'm going to call some m. Now I'm going to prove m and l are equal. Okay. Why? Because f is a continuous function mentioned in the question. Since f is continuous, okay, limit x tends to f of limit n tends to infinity. F of x power 2 by 3 whole power n should be f of 1, right? Because when n is becoming infinity, a number less than 1 power infinity will become 0 and x power 0 will be 1. But this is always L. Whatever n you take, it is always L. So L equal to f of 1. Okay. Sorry, this is m. Sorry, this is always m. Okay. And f of 1 is L. So m is equal to L. So when you take all these equal to m, doesn't matter what is x. Okay, it is always equal to L. That's it. So we got f of x is equal to L for which is equal to f of 1 for all x belongs to R. So it is a constant function. If it is a constant function, automatically it is also even function. Right there, it is there. What is that constant? It can be anything. Or it can be 5, it can be 7, no problem. But it must be constant. Is that okay? 17. Please try to understand if you have any doubt about any part of it. Okay, we have developed a sequence where every element of that sequence are same, and the last term of that sequence should be f of 1. Whatever is x, so whatever x you take, they all should be finally equal to L only, provided f of 1 is L. So please take time to understand and you want to write it. But if you have doubt, please tell me, I'll explain. Okay, I'm explaining the last step. I made a formula here that f of y is f of y power 2 by 3. Okay, so any number you take, f of any number and that power 2 by 3. For that also I can apply power 2 by 3. For that I can apply power 2 by 3 because f of y is equal to y power 2 by 3. You will get all these things. So you can see here 2 by 3, here 2 by 3 whole square, 2 by 3 whole cube, 2 by 3 whole power 4. Finally, when you take very large number, it will become tending to 0 and it will be tending to 1. It will become f of 1. Okay, so whichever x you start, finally you will end with f of 1 only. Okay, that's what I'm saying. F of x is always there. Okay, whoever had doubt about especially the last step, is it clear? Okay, I'm going to erase. Does anybody need more time to understand or have doubt? Okay, so I'm going to erase then. 16th question, which is on the screen, is about areas. Even though we are not done areas chapter in 1 or 2 sections, but in definite integration I was mentioning what is area. So, and I think this particular question from the figure itself we can tell. You don't even have to calculate maybe. So every day I don't have to put a message. Every day 3:30 to 4, only 30 minutes class will be there. By the time Zoom also will end exactly. So whenever Zoom ends, automatically class will stop. You don't have to rejoin. If anything is left, we'll discuss the next day. So after 2019 is over, 2018 paper I'll discuss not in reverse order, proper order only I'll discuss. Okay, question number 16. X greater than or equal to 0. If you take only x greater than or equal to 0, it will represent the full first quadrant and fourth quadrant, because where x coordinate is positive. Only y greater than or equal to 0 represents full first quadrant and second quadrant. If you take x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0 both, it is only first quadrant. Only first quadrant. Next, they gave some kind of inequality. I'm talking about A1. 2x plus 2y minus x square minus y square greater than 1. That is one thing. And 1 greater than x plus y. Okay. This one, if you send that side, you'll get x square plus y square minus 2x minus 2y plus 1 less than 0. If you take equal to 0, it is a circle. If you take less than 0, it is inside region of the circle. And this is x plus y minus 1 less than 0. If you take equal to 0, it is a line. If it is less than 0, one side of the line, greater than 0, another side of the line. Off plane it is. Okay, let us see this one, including this. This one alone is a circle with the center 1, 1 and radius 1, which is touching x and y axis. Everything inside the circle is obviously in first quadrant. So first quadrant is covered. So now we are talking about this alone, okay, is this full circle with center 1 comma 1 radius 1 only inside. This one alone, x plus y equal to 1 is a line with x-intercept 1 and y-intercept 1. How to know whether it is this side of the line or that side of the line? You substitute one of the point in this side or that side if it satisfies. When you substitute origin, it is satisfying, so it is origin side. It is this line, this plane. So we have 4 inequalities. X greater than or equal to 0 is this half plane, y greater than or equal to 0 this half plane. And if you take both, it's first quadrant. X plus y minus 1 less than 0 to this side of the line. And this less than 0 is inside this circle. I have to take intersection of all of them. When I draw that line exactly, this is at 1 comma 0. This is 0 comma, this is 1 comma 1. I want below this line, inside the disk, and in the first quadrant. So finally, it is this region. And that is a very simple area. I can even find it because I can find this quarter circle and remove this triangle. I'll get this. So this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. Quarter circle is pi by 4. And this small region is, sorry, this triangle is a 1 by 2. From pi by 4, which is 1/4 of the circle, if you remove this triangle, what you get? So this is your A1 area or mod A1, whatever you want to call it. Is it okay about A1? How to? We are not using integration to find area because very simple region. Okay, so regularly in JEE mains they'll ask this type of questions, not just equality. They'll give inequality. You have to understand which region it is properly, whether inside the circle or outside the circle or left of the line, right of the line. Okay, in A2, what are the inequalities they gave is x plus y greater than 1. Already they gave first quadrant. On top of that, x square plus y square. That is x plus y greater than 1 and 1 greater than x square plus y square. This is x plus y minus 1 greater than 0 and x square plus y square minus 1 less than 0. This alone is a circle with center, origin and radius 1 and everything inside that. This alone is the same line passing through 1 comma 0 minus 1 comma 0, but now greater than 0. Origin will not satisfy the other side. It is this like this. When you take the both intersection, circle is there and the line is there. We want right side of this line, but inside the circle, which is this region. Again, it is same quarter circle minus this triangle. This is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. So mod A2 is also pi by 4 minus of, which is same as mod A1. All right. Let us see what is A3 here. Okay, here the third part, I have to take x plus y greater than 1 and 1 greater than x cube plus y cube, which is x plus y greater than equal to 1 and x cube plus y cube less than 1. Okay, somehow it so happened, two things I observed in KVPY may not be in this paper. In definite integrals, everything is about greatest integer function and all. They were asking quite regularly. Periodicity and a greatest integer function where you have to break the integral at different intervals. If you look at the, as we discuss the papers, you will read it. Another thing is somehow you have to know this graph. You can x power 6 plus y power 6 equal to 1, x power 8 plus y power 8 equal to 1. You should have some, as you change these two numbers increasing, what is happening? You have to get an idea about it. I'll tell you the graph of this only in first quadrant. Other quadrants means even numbers okay, odd numbers you have to be a little careful. Whether you take x cube plus y cube equal to 1 or x power 10 plus y power 10 equal to 1 or x power 1000 plus y power 1000 equal to 1. Whatever you take, within first quadrant, the graph has to lie within this square. This is 0, 0. This is 1, 0. This is 1, 1. This is 0, 1. Graph cannot go outside this square. Why? In first quadrant, this is a positive number, this is a positive number. Somehow two positive numbers, 1 means each should be between 0 to 1. This should be between 0 to 1. This should, so x coordinate is between 0 to 1, y coordinate is between 0 to 1. That side is within the square. And all of them are passing through 1, 0 and 0, 1. When you take x plus y equal to 1, it is this line. When you take x square plus y square equal to 1, it is this circle, quarter circle. When I take x cube plus y cube equal to 1, it is little more curve like this. When I take x power 4 plus y power 4, a little more curve like this. Because all has to start here, all has to come here, all are decreasing functions between 0 to 1. When I take 8, 9, 10, when I take 1000, it will be almost like square, it will be like this. Okay? They don't intersect anywhere else. So, if you have to realize that, okay. So once you understand that, now it is very easy, okay. So let me draw this anyway. I think if I take x cube plus y cube equal to 1 outside the first quadrant, I can give you some idea about the graph. I think this is the graph of x cube plus y cube equal to 1. On full x is negative, y is negative, everything. Okay. How did this come up? We can have some discussion later. Right now, don't worry. We are only interested in the first quadrant part, some kind of graph like this. Okay, this part. Less than 1 means this region. Within first quadrant, less than 1 this region. Otherwise, this whole region. X plus y greater than 1, we already know. It is a line passing through 1, 0, 0, 1, everything on the right side. If we take their intersection, I have one line. I'll also purposely draw the circle. X square plus y square equal to 1, that circle. And now I will draw this. This is x cube plus y cube equal to 1. This is x square plus y square equal to 1. This is x plus y equal to 1. In this particular A3, x square plus y square doesn't have any role. I want above the line and below the curve. So I want this area. But I know only up to here if I take that is A2. But my A3 is little beyond. So obviously A3 is more than A2. I don't even have to find the answer. Just from the figure only I can tell. While finding A2, remember it is this circle and x2 plus y cube equal to 1 is little outside than that. All right. So right from here you can tell, okay, this region, only this region is A2, but A3 is this region. Okay. So obviously, what is that? A2 mod is less than mod A3. I'm not writing anything much. You have to understand this is for x cube plus y cube equal to 1. So this, and this is x square plus y to 1 because that is little outward, it has more area. It's not necessary to find it and compare it. I hope everybody clear why A3 is more than A2.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, I think like this every day only 3-4 questions we can discuss. It's okay, good. Every day you can try 3-4 questions or just a little more we can try and then we can discuss so on. So pressurizing on one day for 1.5 hours, it's good. All right. Okay, 15, this probability question. So we have Ravi and we have Rashmi. Initially, they have 2 red cards and 2 black cards. There are also 2 red cards and 2 black cards. The question is, this person gave 1 card here, this person gave 1 card here. Later on, this person gave 1 card here and this person gave 1 card here. At the end, this person should have either all red or all black. Similarly, this person should have the other color. For that to happen, what is the probability after the 4 transfers? 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. Okay. So let us say at the end, I want all red here and all black here. So whenever he is giving, he has to give black and he has to return red. I want finally red here. So first let him transfer red. From here to here, it transfer red. We'll find what is the probability for that. After this is over, what will happen? Here I'll be left with R. No. What let him transfer black. Anything is okay, fine. I will have R, R, B, and here I will have R, R, B, B, B. Now I want a transfer from here red, so that I'll get triple R black here, and here R and 3 black. Then again I want him to transfer black. After that is over, I'll have 3 R's here, 1 R and 4 blacks. Now I want him to transfer one red here, so I'll have 4 red, 4 R's and 4 blacks. Okay, we'll find probability for this and develop that will be the answer because I can have all blacks here and red here. Or here to transfer black, what is the probability? Out of the 4, you can choose any 2. So only one of the out of the 2. So it will be 2C1 by 4C, which is 1 by 2. When he's transferring from here to here, there are 5 things. He has to select 2 out of the 2 any red cards, which is 2C1 by 5C1, which is 2 by 4. Here there's only black out of 4. He has to transfer. The probability is 1 by 4. If there are 5 cards, that only one is red, he has to transfer that only, which is 1 by 5. Just multiply 1 by 2 into 2 by 5 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 5. That is 2 will cancel, 1 by 100. Right? So finally to get all red here, all black here, 1 by 100. Similarly, if you want all black here, all red here, another 1 by 100. So probability is exactly 2 by 100, which is 1 by 50. Okay. So 2 times 1 by 100, which is 1 by 50. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But today I am writing what he has and what she has, so that writing this answer will be easier.
Sir, last step, can you say again?
Why 2 times 1 by 100?
Yeah.
That is because what if I want at the end Ravi should have all 4 black and Rashmi should have all 4 red.
Okay.
For that, just reverse of the whole. All right, shall I erase? Okay. Basically, what 14th question says is, we gave 3 planes, all are passing the origin and their normals are given. Okay. We know a into x, okay, direct a into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1 equal to 0 is the equation of the plane passing through x1, y1, z1 and having ABCR direction ratios of the normal. And it is passing to origin straight away ax plus by plus cz equal to 0. We are passing to origin and ABCR normals or DRs normals DRs. So he said that 1 time 1, 1, 1. So x plus y plus z equal to 0 is 1 plane. Another time he said ABC, so which is ax plus by plus cz equal to 0. Another time a square, b square, c square. So we'll get a square x plus b square y plus c square z equal to 0. These 3 planes already origin is a solution, but they want for all of them there should be only one point. There should not be any other point other than origin. So basically, according to your Madsen determinants, unique solution. You should have only one solution, is unique solution. You know, infinite solutions or no solution, you have to take delta equal to 0. But unique solution is obviously simple. Delta not equal to 0, for sure, unique solution. You don't have to worry about anything, right? That is for unique solution. So basically, delta 1, 1, 1, a, b, c, a square, b square, c square should not be 0. But this determinant, the formula is a minus b into b minus c into c minus a should not be 0. So that means nothing should be 0. A should not be b. It is not end. Okay. If you want a product to be not 0, nothing should be 0, right? End, right? If any two, A should not be B, and B should not be C, and C should not be A. No two should be same. That's if twos are same, third one are different, even then this det will be 0. So A, B, C all should be distinct. If you look at the options, any positive value of A, B, C other than 1. 1 doesn't have any, 1 has a role, yeah. No, 1 doesn't have any role here, okay? We have only A minus B into B minus B. Any positive values of A, B, C, whether A not equal to B, B not equal to C, R. It is not R, it is AND. So option B is also not correct. Any three distinct positive values of A, B, C. Option C is correct. No two should be same, so they should be completely distinct. Option D is not even possible. No, it is possible. Okay, so you have to very carefully differentiate between option B and option C. And one should not, option A doesn't have any role because we don't have any A minus 1 here. Is it all right, 14? Okay, 13 should be just simple question. Read it. If time is not there, we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, if class ends, you don't have to rejoin. Okay, every day it will be like this.